Well, well, look at all these boys and girls, that big smiles everywhere. Today I wanted to talk about bread. Bread. Do you like bread? Oh, I like bread. Yeah, that's one of my downfalls of bread. Nice hot bread out of the oven. Can you smell it? You know, smells so good, and you put some butter on it or something like that. Oh, my. In the Bible, bread is huge in the Bible. In the Old Testament, when God's people were leaving Egypt and headed to the promised land, there wasn't a lot of food. You know what God did? He sent bread from heaven. It's called manna. It was bread from heaven. And they would gather it up every day, and they would eat it up because it wasn't good as day-old bread. You had to eat it right then and there. In the New Testament, one of Jesus' miracles had to do with bread. Bread. This little boy came with 5 little tiny loaves, and a couple of fish. And there was a stadium full of people. Of course, they weren't in a stadium. They were up on a hillside in a mountain. And there were thousands and thousands of people, and they were hungry. And Jesus said, well, look, watch what I'm going to do with this bread. And he multiplied the bread. And so that everybody in the whole place, thousands and thousands of them, could have some bread and some fish. And I think they made like a fish sandwich. Yeah. It was kind of like a McFish. I don't know. Without the cheese. In the Lord's Prayer, when we pray the Lord's Prayer, you know that the Our Father who art in heaven, you know that one? And he talks about what? He doesn't talk about pizza. He talks about, give us this day our daily bread. That's right. Because bread, oh my, bread is huge in the Bible. It is huge. But the biggest thing about bread in the Bible is what Jesus says, I am the bread of life. And if you take me into your life, I will give you life and let you live it abundantly. Bread is huge, and there's nothing bigger or better for us than Jesus, the bread of life. I hope at some time in your life you will taste and see that the Lord is good. He is the bread of life. Now, we have somebody new up here today, and Raina, today is your day. You're the first time you ever been here, and so Raina, over here. I'm going to put this big loaf of bread back in this wrapper, and I'm going to let you take this, and this will be your bread to remind you about Jesus is the bread of life. And don't eat it because it's really a pillow. It just looks like bread. If you put butter on this, I assure you it will not taste good. But it is really comfy, and this will keep the rain off of it till you get home. Raina, this is my present to you to remind you about Jesus, the bread of life. Thanks for coming. See.